Well, hi and good evening, everybody. It's the start of Labor Day weekend. It's going to be a busy one around here. We were alone this weekend. Daddy took a trip to go visit some friends. I got to take a trip earlier in the summer with the kids and go visit my friends and my parents and my parents-in-law. Went and did that and had a really great time. Was gone for about 2 weeks. I found that after being at home for so long, it was time for us to go out. So we went and visited some friends and had some really nice time. Here we are in Tulsa visiting family and just all around staying together. We had a birthday to celebrate and enjoyed some ice cream. Had a nice little downpour and played with Grandma and Grandpa. Found a merry-go-round, which is really hard to find nowadays, and went to this beautiful place called the Gathering Place in Tulsa. Every city needs one of these, especially Denver. On the final leg of our trip, we decided to make it to Galveston and have a beautiful time seeing the beach and playing in the ocean, which my two youngest had never been to before. We had a couple of lunch things, walked around town, found a phone booth, visited the candy store, and made it one last time before we finally made our trip back home. It was so beautiful and so nice to spend some time out. We really needed to get away before school started. And now we're here. It's Dad's turn to go and see some friends. And we have a busy weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful and 90s all weekend. And it's supposed to then snow Monday night into Tuesday and be cold and rainy and have a freeze. We got stuff to get out, so. He's following me out into the garden. Gotta make sure he's with Mom. Are you coming? Hi. Bonked his face and his head and has strawberry on it, so he looks pretty beat up. Well, peekaboo and hello. Come on. Oh, so just a couple days ago I showed you my broccolis are just doing absolutely gorgeous. We're actually out here. We have a couple that we need to put in. We have a couple of these cucumbers that are ready to come out pretty much. There's a big one back here. Maybe that's the one that I saw was this. Oh, there it is. I've got this big one back here. Let's get it on camera. There it is. A little baby one trying to come up. A little baby trying to come up. Let's see, do we have any? How are these yellows going? Those are the little lunars coming up right there. They're so much fun. Little lunar squashes. This is a yellow. Let's see. Little tiny babies just covered in flowers. I hope that means we'll get some fruit off of it here shortly. It's doing a good job all the way up it. And so since it's supposed to be cold and in the 30s and 40s in just literally 3 or 4 days, we might have to pick off some of those tomatoes and turn them into green tomatoes, because I'm pretty sure those things will not last. We got this guy right here. Got a couple on him. A couple over there. Oh my goodness, it is. And we got these beautiful butternut squashes here. Just beautifully back here. So yeah, we need to get some of this stuff, these couple of broccolis in the ground. Gonna need to cover everything up. So yeah, we have a busy weekend ahead of us. Even though we don't have a huge garden, it is enough where we'll need to make sure it's covered and cleaned up and ready to go. Yard will need to get mowed and some things put away. A couple of little stability parts made. So yeah, and calling the jets. It's jet time.
I'm grateful for spending this time out, being able to be with my family, seeing some beautiful sights, but most importantly, realizing how much I love my home and being here. I might not be able to have the biggest homestead or fully sustainable, but I'm glad to live where I am. It is beautiful. Go find your own rising sun. Thanks for joining me.